Hello, hello, hello. Sit and sip a while, and welcome back to The Witch Within. I'm Karena, the head innkeeper and magical practitioner here at the inn. And today I'm going to be offering mini readings as well as a pick a card reveal. During the mini readings, I will be picking those who I feel drawn to. So make sure to stick around and listen to other people's readings because you never know what intuitive knowledge might speak to you through someone else's reading. As well, I'd like to try something a little bit different. So if you haven't, or if you have, I guess, any cards, tarot or oracle cards that are around you, go on and grab those. And what I'm going to be asking you to do is pull a card or two for the people who are getting mini readings. Post them in the comments and let me know and let the person know what your card says and speaks to you. So today we are going to direct these messages towards the new year. So that could be love, money, business, family, anything my angels or spirit guides need me to know about the coming year or the coming month. But really, let's try and direct these messages. So if you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, my name is Karena Osborne, and I am the head innkeeper and magical practitioner here at the inn. And if you are a generational witch here, meaning that you have been here more than one time and you are committed to growing and being in your magic, it is such a pleasure to have you back with me again today. So let's see who is joining. Janet is already jumping on saying, hello, darling. Hello, Janet. It is so nice to see you here. What are you sipping on today? That is the very first question that I love to ask everyone. What is brewing in your mug? Today I have some old-fashioned orange pico. Goodness, do you think I could actually get my lips and tongue and throat chakra to work? I have some old-fashioned orange pico with some honey and almond milk. I also posted into the witch's corner of the Witch's Inn a little old wives' tale or witch's tale that my mother used to say. So whenever she would pour milk into tea and it would bubble, she would say that however many bubbles are there, it means that that amount of abundance is coming your way. And today when I poured my almond milk in, just it almost overflowed with bubbles. So I am so grateful. I cannot wait to see what type of abundance is coming my way. Critty, hello. They are joining me over on YouTube, and Janet is sipping on water. So I do have a little bit of a YouTube giveaway contest happening. And what that looks like is if you are a subscriber and if you like my videos and if you comment on my videos, you are entered to win from now until February 1st, a $555 package of Awaken the Witch Within, where you and I get to work one-on-one for 5 weeks on a shadow aspect of self that you are looking to kind of like bring out and bring into the ethers, walking side by side. So hello, Sarah. She is also joining us over on YouTube. And Shelly, hi there. They are sipping on water. So like I said, I love that you are watching here on Facebook. It means absolutely the world. But if you would like to enter the YouTube giveaway, you don't even have to watch the video on YouTube. You can go on afterwards and like it and comment and make sure that you are subscribed and let me know in the comments that you are subscribed. Sarah says that is an insane prize. Yes. So I have some pretty big dreams for 2022. And one of those is that I would like to be working with individuals for longer periods of time. Because what I'm really finding is that people are coming and sitting with me for a tarot reading. They're getting all this amazing, juicy knowledge. And then 6 months later, they're coming back and going, nothing's changed. What you said has come true, but nothing's changed. And so I have to say to them, well, what have you changed? What have you done? And so this is a chance during the Awaken the Witch Within for you to be working with someone to hold space with you as you actively make those changes and awaken to your magic and help that implementation. Oh my gosh. Okay. Come into fruition. So, like I said, if you haven't, grab a tarot card, grab a tarot deck, because I want to try something new. I want to try something. I've seen this on another channel. I think it was Vibration 9. I'm not too sure. But what they do is they have individuals pull tarot cards for the people that are getting read by me. So it's not, you don't just get a reading from me, you get a reading from people in the comment section as well. And if you are a commenter that has a tarot deck that is, commenting what tarot cards are coming up for them, you're getting to practice your skill of intuition, because intuition is a muscle. We need to flex it. And and also it just gives you some practical knowledge and a chance to kind of sink into something that really doesn't have any, it doesn't have any commitment. Like, you don't have to worry if you're right or wrong. You're not getting paid. It's just for fun. So go ahead, let me know if you have grabbed a tarot deck or an oracle deck. Either way is fine. And let's get going. So like I said, I am going to be pulling cards for those that I feel drawn to, those that I feel called to. So if you were watching me and you would like a card, let me know. And as I have said, oh, Rhonda has her angel cards out. I love it. As I have said, if you get a reading, don't just hop off and leave. Stay and listen to the remainder, because at the end, I have a pick a card reading, which will give you a secondary reading as well. You might pick up some really awesome insights from other people's readings that resonate for your life as well. Yay. Okay, so Shelly has a tarot deck here. Love it. Sarah has grabbed a deck of crystal cards. I love that. And Janet, I do see you. So Janet says that they would like a reading. Hi, Anne. Nice to see you. And let's make this reading, especially since it's not just me. We now have 3 other readers here in the comment section. Where would you like this reading directed? Love, money. It's okay to be specific with your readings. It actually allows information to flow more freely. So basically what happens during a session is that if you say, hey, I'm just here for a reading, and you haven't really been tuning into your intuition, what ends up happening is your angels, your spirit guides are like, great, okay, we have her. Let's just, let's say it all. Let's do it all right now. And then you might not be actually getting the specific message in which you're actually looking for that will kind of line up all the other keys in which your spirit guides and angels want you to know. So let's try and be as specific as possible in that you feel comfortable with. So Shelly says, I don't know how to read tarot cards, and that's okay. I'm glad that you still have your tarot cards here with you. So basically tarot is listening to that intuitive nudge that you have. So I like to say in my tarot classes that sometimes if you're reading for someone and you're like, all of a sudden you're just thinking about hamburgers. You're like, okay, am I hungry for dinner, or is this intuition? It's probably intuition. Say it, let it out, and say, hey, all I can think about is hamburgers, right? Kind of look at the cards that are laying around you, or look at the one card that's in front of you, and see how that might play a story. Tarot is a story that plays out. So Shelly, I have full confidence in you. Look at the artwork on the card and allow that to play into it. All right. So Janet, I'm just waiting for you to comment what you would like. And I see you, and Critty, I see you as well. I'll keep asking though. I'm not gonna like write a queue. So once Janet lets me know her question down below, I'll ask for the next person, and then that way we can go from there. So Anne, you might want to copy paste. All right, so let's see. Janet, I know there's a little bit of a lag, so while we're waiting, I will shuffle. Okay, so Janet has asked about money. So those of you that have a tarot or oracle deck with you, pull your cards. Okay. So Janet, let's see, and make sure, perfect, thank you, that your other people that are pulling tarot cards, make sure you're writing it down below. So first and foremost, Janet, you have the Ace of Cups that popped out. So, I mean, if you're worrying about money, I would stop. The Ace of Cups talks about an overflow of money. We also have the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So I do feel like there's a decision that needs to be made around money, right? And you're wondering which one is going to be more lucrative, which one is going to bring in this abundance, this cup full energy for you. Now, what I am hearing from Spirit is now is not the time to make that decision. It is the time to kind of hold on to either the job or the money that you have at this time. Specifically, what I'm hearing is that, pardon me, if you have the money to pay off a debt and you're wondering if you should just pay off a debt so that you kind of have more income coming through. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, so this is do what you will. What I'm specifically hearing is not to do that. For this reason, the Ace of Cups showing up, the fact that, like, have you been spending so much time paying attention to money, paying attention that it's like literally the worry is making you sick? And it might be beneficial to actually take that money and invest it somewhere else so that it grows and makes money instead of putting that money all and paying something off. So Rhonda says, my angel cards for Janet say, wait, it will come in perfect time and it's up to you. So yeah, very similar energy here between Rhonda's angel cards and myself, saying that, yeah, it's a time to wait. It's a time to hold on to it. It's a time to invest into something else instead of continuing to invest in that debt, especially if you have kind of the money, like your monthly finances haven't changed. So Shelley has said, I got the Page of Swords. I think you need to be cautious and watchful at this time. Yeah. So don't make any big decisions. I love this. This is, oh guys, I'm so excited. This is such a good idea. I love sharing this space with you and you listening to your intuition. Look at Shelley, like, I don't know how to read tarot cards, and then like, boom, coming out with some amazing knowledge. I love it. So yeah, now's the time to wait. Hold on to this card a little bit, knowing that the cup is going to flow. So within this decision, if it's to pay something off or to put money into something that like is kind of dragging you down, don't put something that's going to invest into your future, right? And it can seem that like paying off something would be an investment into the future, but it's better to go allow the money to make money. Sarah also says two came out, the Star, Crystal, and Lapalooza. Water goes with the flow. I agree. To jump in. Oh, okay, a little bit of a contrast there. So we have the Star and a water. Oh, the second is the High Priestess. Crystal is moonstone. Good things will come your way. So yeah, go with the flow. Now I see what you're saying. To go with the flow and allow those good things to come your way. So amazing. Janet, I hope that resonated for you. And I hope it gave you a little bit of insight and clarity into your situation at this time. All right. So who would like a card next? Like I said, even if you've already commented that you'd like a card, drop it again. That way, when I'm in the energy, I'm in the energy. Okay. So let's see. What came up for me? Janet says, thank you so much, ladies. Good advice. Perfect. All right. So the first one that has popped up for me is Erica. So Erica, and anyone else that comments further, make sure that you're writing what your question is. So we're directing this around 2022. Would you like some advice around money, love, business? You know, what does spirit have to say? Those types of things. And then we will also get our secondary card readers to pull some cards as well. Oh, we have a flipped card here. Perfect. So I'll shuffle away. Okay, what does Spirit have to say about my new venture in 2022, I guess? Well, as you were typing and as you wrote that out, we have the 8 of Wands that has come forward. So this new venture is going to be bringing you a lot of opportunity, and these opportunities are going to come to you fairly quickly. The fact that the motorcycle, whenever I see this card, the fact that the motorcycle comes up is huge for me. So it's also a little bit of a risk, right? Because it's not a chariot. So like the 8 of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck, it doesn't have a vehicle. It simply just has the sword or the wands. So the fact that there's an actual vehicle here that's going to help pull you forward is it's important to be examining the risks in which are coming with these opportunities. So if other people have pulled tarot cards for this, I would love to hear those. I do see other people's questions, so I appreciate that. But yeah, so there's a lot of opportunity that's coming your way. Take the time. So Shelley says the 6 of Cups. And Erica has said, the motorcycle makes me think of dad riding with me. Well, I love that. I love that you are tuning into your own intuition to allow spirit to come and speak to you and through you. And Shelley, the 6 of Cups, when you look at the 6 of Cups, what does that look like? What does that represent for you? Now, for me, I don't want to skew your judgment, but it's a very nostalgic card. It's a passing of tradition. So Sarah says Knight of Swords popped out. Crystal is a sapphire. Your plans are taking shape. You have a strong mind. Use that as an asset. I love that. Wands are all about passion as well and going after the desire. So I love that the Knight of Swords has come up to be like ground down, but also use that intellect to create action. A Knight is an action card, and the 8 of Wands is also an action card. So that's pretty beautiful. And Shelley has extended her reading and has said collaboration with others and learning from others. That is a really, really great representation of the 6 of Cups, collaboration, because it is that passing down of knowledge. So I love that. Shelley, are you sure you have never read tarot before? Because girl, you is on fire. Michelle, Happy New Year. Nice to see you. And yes, I will be asking people as I go if they would like a card. And Rhonda, I got the angel card. Listen to your intuition and remain positive. I love it. Everyone, this is amazing. This is so good. Shelley says, never. Thanks for letting me try. Girl, that's all you. You were like, hey, Karena has a suggestion. I'm going to trust this suggestion and I'm going to follow through. That, my friends, is what we call stepping through fear. Okay, let's step through fear. Okay. So, and I have seen your question twice. So I will go to Anne. And Anne's question is, will me and my guy recover from the situation we are having at the moment and move forward together in relationship, please? Okay. So for all of you secondary card holders here, and if you're just joining and you have an oracle or a tarot deck and you would like to help Anne with their question, pull a card and let us know in the comments what you got and what your intuition is saying to you. So will Anne and her guy recover from this situation and move on? Like in relationship. So yeah, you are feeling quite trapped, Anne. You have the 8 and the 9 of Swords that has shown up. A lot of sleepless nights. But the 2 of Cups ultimately has come out here. So swords are all about communication, right? When I see the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, that literally tells me that communication, it's non-existent. It hasn't happened. It's not happening. You both are trying to get the other person to mind read what you need. Possibly the 8 of Swords talks a lot about fear of stepping out of the unknown, right? Yes, her hands are tied. However, she's kind of put herself in this situation. She's not a victim here. Notice how she progresses. She goes from kind of being in this position of victimhood to continuing the victimhood. And I'm not trying to, like, you know, say you're being the victim or anything. I'm saying that we all have moments of victimhood in our life. So, and it's keeping her up at night. So why is it keeping her up at night? Probably because she's not talking. Probably because he's not talking. And so it takes, the 2 of Cups says, open your heart through compassion. And Rhonda has down here for her angel card, I got compassion and let go. Open your heart through compassion so you can let go, right? Let go of this hurt, let go of this stagnation, so that regardless if you stay together or not, it's in relationship, right? If there is love there, the love will show you whether or not you are meant to stay together or leave in love. But right now, there's no communication at all happening. And so, of course, it's going to feel really hard. And it might actually lead to this 2 of Cups breaking and leaving and parting ways in a way that you don't like, that leaves you feeling quite empty. So Shelley says, I got the Queen of Swords. I think that it's actually up to you to decide. You're in charge of your happiness. 100%. That is exactly what this 8 of Swords is as well, is that you are in control. So Sarah says, Ace of Swords, a lot of swords. This is all about communication. Crystal is pink tourmaline. You will have a new way of seeing things, some clarity. The sword cuts through illusion and starts to bring some clarity, drives you forward, and creates new opportunities. Amazing. I do think like this is traditionally the Lover's card in the tarot. So there is a lot of strength, but it requires a lot of mending, and it's not going to happen overnight. This is definitely something that needs to be worked on over time. So Anne, if you're still here, you might not be, but thank you for all who who joined in that reading for Anne and going forward. Okay. Who would like? Yes, Critty. Yes. Thank you. Sarah says bring. Yeah, being and bring, two different things, but I got what you were saying, so I appreciate it. Okay, everyone, we are going to focus on Critty's reading now. So Critty has asked, can I please have a reading in regards to my work? And Critty, I know you have tarot and oracle cards as well. So I'm going to ask you to use these cards while I pull cards and while other people are pulling cards for you, and let us know what you think your intuition is saying. Okay. Especially since you've done the intuition class with me, and I know how strong your intuition is. Okay, beautiful beings. Let's see. Reading in regards to my work for Critty. Woo! 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. There is a lot of distraction. I feel like you're being pulled many different ways, and the things that you actually want to focus on, like in the moment, you can't, because you kind of have a cycle going through of like, then this, then this, then this. So you might be sitting down and working on work, but you have this huge slew of ideas that's coming through for you. Some of them might be work related, like, oh, I have this really good idea that I want to kind of bring into work for me. Right? I want to create a course, or I want to teach people about oils, or I want to teach this, or I want to, teach, I don't know. I don't know why I keep saying teach, but teach, I guess. But you can't sit down and focus. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Thank you. 6 of Swords. Yeah. So basically what I'm hearing is that you're allowing a lot of outside noise to influence what your gut is truly asking and saying for you. So instead of being like, this is a good idea, I know it's going to take a lot of work, and I know I'm going to feel extremely overwhelmed as I step into it, because the 6 of Swords is literally going from rough waters into cool waters into like warmer waters here. You're just like, forget it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to walk away from it. And then Spirit keeps bringing this message back. No, I want you to do this. I know it's hard, but I want you to do this, right? That's why it keeps coming back in your dreams specifically. So Shelley has said the 3 of Cups, need to remember that you are in the same level as everyone else. Yes. Trust that you are worthwhile member at work. Be more confident. Shelley, baby girl, I love it. Killing it. Okay, I freaking love this. Yes, it doesn't matter if someone, okay, Shelley, I'm going to use you and me for an example. I've been reading cards exclusively for 3 years professionally, and previously I'd been reading cards for myself. Shelley is pulling out just as good information in each one of these readings as I am. So what does that tell you? It doesn't necessarily mean the experience in which you have had. What it tells you is that it's the confidence in you that you hold while you're executing it that truly matters. So I love that. Thank you, Shelley. Sarah says the 3 of Pentacles. So 2 3s have come out here for you that also, to me, before I read the rest of Sarah's comment, talk about collaboration. Okay, so the 3 of Pentacles. The crystal is melanite. It's as if you are on a tightrope. Don't be afraid to ask others for help, as teamwork and cooperation are key. Be logical and steer clear of the negative. I love that. So steering clear of that negative thought that like, who am I to do this? Right? I had a lot of that talk. I'm starting something super baby right now with someone, and I had to get over the initial fear of like reaching out to this person and being like, hey, I want to collaborate with you. I have like this small coal of an idea, but I would really like to make it into a really giant diamond, tiny baby. And so the person was like, oh my gosh, I'm totally jazzed. Yeah, I want to do that. Thank you so much for reaching out to me, because I've had this idea ruminating in my head, and I just couldn't. So Critty, that is just like, that's amazing for you. Like, that's exactly the type of energy that both these cards here, as well as what Shelly and Sarah has said, to bring that into your work, right? Knowing, and I know your situation, knowing that there's uncertainty. So that might mean the Six of Swords is saying that you're going to need to block off time. Look, this is my time. You can't, no distractions, right? If this door is closed, nope, mom's off service. You have to go find something else unless it's an emergency. And an emergency means someone is bleeding, okay? And that might be a half hour, that might be an hour, but it means, and even if you just putter around your room, it means that you're focusing on what your work at that time. Okay. Sorry, my sister and I, we have it's an inside joke. You can be in on it as well. When we were away this summer at a cottage, I just kept saying to everyone, tiny, precious baby. And it really, yeah, it really drove everyone nuts. Oh, Critty, I love that. I got a blessed card. So there you go. It's all going to work out. Know that blessings are coming to you. Okay. So who would like a reading next? Who would like a reading next? Oh my gosh. You are very welcome, Critty. All right, Brittany. So the drill is, please let us know. And I already did your reading. And then Rhonda, yes, I will, after I do Brittany's, I will do Rhonda's. So Brittany, please let me know what you would like this focus on. Money, love, business, as much information as possible. And I don't know if your internet cut out, but if it did, you'll have to watch the replay and go back. I believe you were the third reading. Okay. Money or love. So let's be more specific. Would you like money or would you like love? You're welcome, Anne. And if you are just joining, that's okay, Anne. It's definitely on the replay, so you'll get it. Don't worry. If you are just joining and you have an oracle deck or a tarot deck, we're trying something a little bit new here, and I'm really, really loving it, where we're sharing tarot cards with each other. So I'm pulling, but you are also pulling and leaving some insight down below. Okay, there we go. Brittany has said love. Okay. So, Brittany. Ooh, someone is being stubborn. We have the Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Okay, my immediate thought was a parent. So if you are in a relationship with someone who kind of speaks to you as if they are your parent, And I'm not saying this person is right or wrong. Like you might be saying to someone like, hey, I've had a really bad day at work, da 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 da. And they're like, well, this is what you need to do to fix it. And then all of a sudden, boom, it's my party. I'll cry if I want to. Don't tell me what to do. I just need you to listen. Start saying that, right? Saying like, I'm a big girl. I know what I need to do in this situation. However, I'm looking for an ear. I'm looking for a sympathetic ear. I'm looking for an empathetic ear. I'm not looking for advice right now. Hey, Tosher. So please just listen. I just need you to listen to me. As well, I'm also kind of hearing that this same person might be leaving you little breadcrumbs, right? Where it's like you pour your whole heart out to this person, and they might be there giving you advice on what you should maybe do in your life, where you should go, that kind of thing. But when it actually comes down to, sorry, lipstick, my lips are chapped. When it actually comes back to like you holding space for them or like them opening up, they're as stubborn as a mule. So it's like they're enjoying girlfriend or wife privileges without actually giving you the partner package. So it's really time for you to start opening up about these back end emotions that you're having instead of just these front end emotions of, well, at least he's listening, or at least they're listening. I don't want to gender anyone. At least they're listening. At least they're here, right? Nope. You are worth more, right? The 9 of Cups also talks about worth. And they are like, they know their worth. And that's why they kind of sit smugly, because they've worked hard at what they have. So you know your worth. So stop playing small for these other people. You bring a full cup of magic wherever you go. I like literally Spirit just said to me, like, these are little boys. So I don't know if it's like a relationship that like a male relationship that you're looking to get into. But like it's little boys that you're kind of playing with. And so it's like, if you want to be a man or want to be with a man, you need to start talking about those back end emotions. So you're confused. Let me know what you're confused on. Elaborate so that I can maybe elaborate here. So Sarah says the 6 of Pentacles. Crystal is phantom quartz. It's the moment to weigh up decisions carefully before you act. Remember to look for little lessons on your spiritual path through life, giving you greater understanding. Focus on your brow chakra to gain insight on events currently unfolding. So your brown chakra is your third eye chakra. And Rhonda has said, I got the situation will improve and compromise. Who is it talking about? So who this card spread is talking about? If you're in a relationship, it's the person in which you're in a relationship with. And if you are looking for love, it's talking about the past relationships that you have been with, that you're carrying forward, the 6 of Cups, that you're carrying forward with you in order to find new love. So like I said, going into, if you're not in a relationship, going out and seeking new relationships, bringing the full package of you, knowing that you're magic, knowing you do not have to dim your light, dim your voice in order to have someone love and respect you, right? Be a little bit stubborn, be a little bit picky with who you are picking out. And Critty says, I got mending for Brittany, forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. So yeah. And Shelly has the moon. You and them are different, but you are not lesser. The moon suggests that you don't see as clearly as you hope. Look closely. You're very welcome, Brittany. I hope that kind of cleared it up for you a little bit. I really love all of this because I think collectively, Venus is in retrograde. So we are all really being asked to look at, like, what do we bring to the table? Are we bringing our best selves, or are we bringing a lesser version of self because we are we're afraid that we will be rejected outwardly, right? That, like, this person that we really, really like, that we really want to spend time with, is going to reject us. And so we're kind of molding and mending to other things. And, like, this could be work, this could be a lot of things. And Venus retrograde is actually saying, nah, show up as you, and you decide if you actually like this person, if you like how they're acting, if you like what they're bringing to the table. Are they stubborn just for the fact of being stubborn? Like, have you actually opened up your heart, opened up a space for them to be like, yeah, this is me, knowing that, like, I can, you can hold their shadows, that, like, you've said to them, like, it doesn't scare me, it's okay, but they're still going to hide. Then you know what? That's not an emotionally mature person. And it's time to say, like, I love you. I hope you continue growing. It's time for me to go. Thanks so much. Brittany, you are very welcome. And thank you for letting me know that you were confused so that we could clarify. And thank you to all my little mini readers who are helping out. Okay. So who would like a reading now? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, Rochelle. And Rochelle, could you elaborate a little bit on what kind of reading you would like in order to help me and all the amazing mini readers that are here? Hey, Michelle. Yes. So I'm picking those who I feel drawn to. So that's how I'm doing my readings now. So you can 100% continue to ask for a reading. If I feel drawn to you, if my spirit feels drawn to you, then I will pick you. If I'm not picking you right now, it doesn't mean that I won't pick you later. It just simply means that I'm trying to really honor my own intuition and see where it's pulling me. Okay? So I'm not ignoring you. If you do feel ignored, I apologize. I'm just really trying to go with my gut these days. So Rochelle says a romantic relationship, please. Yes, we have the Empress. Bitch, use a boss. So, like, make sure they're bringing boss energy. That's literally what I heard was, like, use a boss. Like, you are a boss. So, like, if I already have all my stuff together, what are you adding? What are you bringing? The Empress is like, look, this is me. This is who I am. Love it, leave it. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to be me. So bring the energy in which I need you to be. Like, bring boss energy, right? Bring boss energy. You're welcome. I'm going to pull one more for you, Rochelle. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're giving way too much of your energy away to, again, these partners that really don't. It's like, okay, they know what they have, but it's like they just can't meet that energy. Like, I don't even, like, it's not even like I'm not talking bad about this person, because, like, I honestly feel like it's like I can't. Like, their mission in life right now is to just, like, heal. But it's also not your mission to make sure that their healing is going well. So, like, it's fine to be there and it's fine to support them when it feels energetically good to support them. But what I'm hearing is that it's like it's time to reverse the scales and start finding a partner that will give just as much as you give in a relationship. I'm a boss. That's what I keep hearing. I'm a boss. Like, bring that energy. Like, honestly, like, that is not arrogant. That's confidence. So be confident in what's coming up and coming through for you. And it's like, it's kind of holding this energy of like, I can be here while you're kind of having a meltdown, but I don't need to be in meltdown with you. So Shelley says, Page of Pentacles, they don't have as much to give as you have to give. Yeah. The Page of Pentacles is learning, right? They're learning how to handle their ground. They like a slow moving energy. It's very slow moving energy. Yeah. Okay, did anyone else pull cards for Rochelle? And just remember, everyone, that if I don't get a chance to read for you, listen to other people's reading. It might resonate for you. As well, at the end, I'm going to have a pick a card reading. So we'll have the opportunity to everyone will get a chance to have a card. So Sarah has said Ace of Cups. Abalone shell is the crystal. Abalone. I hope I'm saying that right. I might not be, though. There's an overflowing of love and abundance of emotions. Focus on your base chakra or your root chakra that lets you see the beauty around you. Help release the emotions. Yes, go back to that spiral. Where did it all start? And what do you want to create out of it? So instead of maybe the spiral going clockwise, reverse it. Go counterclockwise. Okay. And who else is here that would like a reading? And feel free to like copy paste your comment down below. You absolutely can do that. So that are holding you back from finding love. The energy you have focused on, your base chakra, will also help you move forward onto new relationships. Okay. All right. So I had two pop up at the same time. I'm going to go with Sarah. Oh my gosh, Rhonda. Oh, I am a jerk, McGurk. See, this is why I'm doing the new comment thing, because it's so much for me. Rhonda, I'm coming to your daughter, Morgan. Hopefully you guys are still here. My apologies. Rhonda, if you are still here, please let me know what your daughter Morgan is looking for guidance. Jeez Louise. I'm sorry. I'm psychic. And also a space cadet. So, Rhonda, thank you. I'm so sorry. All right. Rhonda, what would your daughter Morgan like some guidance on? And thank you for your patience and understanding. Thank you. Is 2022 going to be better than last year? Okay, my little mini readers. Rhonda, since you have cards as well, please feel free to pull some cards and see what comes up for you. Okay, we're looking at stability, some financial stability, and the Emperor. So it's time to take authority within your own financial footing, is what I'm hearing. The Emperor is also Aries energy. So it might be time to kind of look at a new venture with regards to, like, let's say you have a part-time job, or let's say you have a full-time job somewhere that you're like, I like it, but it's not great. Looking at a multiple stream of income. Okay. So the Emperor talks about new beginnings. It talks about allowing that time, energy, and space for it to grow into its full authority and not spending a lot of money in order to get it up and going. So both of these energies really kind of, it's like it's a slow moving energy. It's a very slow moving energy. The Emperor is very methodical. So do I think 2022 is going to be a better year for you? Absolutely, I do. However, I do think that 2022 for you is a year where it's going to be uncomfortable in the sense that it's not like quick instant gratification. It's this very slow moving energy where at the end of the year, you're going to look back and be like, kind of like what I said with Rochelle, I'm a boss. Like, look at me. Look at what I did. Look at what I was able to grow into. Look at the empire that I sit on now because I believed in me. And that really is what this energy is. Like, look at this Four of Pentacles. Notice how it's all very aligned within the chakra system. It's all very in the middle of the body. So kind of hold your cards close as well. The Emperor isn't talking a lot. He's doing. So do, and let the praise come to you in that way. So Sarah has said, Queen of Cups, crystal is malachite. Everything your heart desires is in your hands. Ooh, I like that. See, right there. You have the spirit to be a good healer, to be passionate, empathetic, and kind-hearted. Let your emotions run free. And Critias said, for Morgan, I got two cards, here and now, being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. So exactly that Four of Cups energy, Four of Pentacles energy, one step at a time. And I'm looking forward to hearing the other card, unless the other card was being fully present in the moment. And Shelley has the Five of Cups. You have lost a lot, but better stuff is coming. Also got the Fool. I think the Fool is a good sign. You can feel confident that you have nothing to fear. I really love all of these cards that are coming through. Critty said second card, time to go, ending, completion. These are all very similar cards, especially with the Emperor. They all are very reminiscent of being present, being in the here and now, moving through that passionate center. As much as the Emperor, you wouldn't necessarily look at him and be like, oh, he's a passionate being. He likes a good romp in the hay. He's had to use passion in order to get where he is, right? So using that passion to really go forward. And yeah, you've been through a lot. I like what Shelly has said. Sarah's cheering you on, Shelly over on Instagram. She says you're doing great. So this Five of Cups, right? It does talk about grief. And even this Four of Pentacles, it kind of talks about holding your cards tight so that you can really take care and mend what's happening so that you can step forward and see the opportunities that lie on the other side. So perfect. Thank you. Okay. Sarah. And thank you to my mini readers. All right, Sarah, what would you like to know? Did you already say up here? Nope. So Glenif Mina, hello. Thank you for joining me so much. It means a great deal to me. Today I'm working with who I feel called to. So I am, if after I'm done Sarah's reading, Spirit calls to me, 100%, comment again, but I'm really trying to focus on where I'm feeling called to. So Morgan said, thank you so much. That was so perfect. Thank you all. You're very welcome, Rhonda. I'm glad that Morgan got the reading that she needed to hear. And Sarah, we're doing Spring on the Farm. Queen of Wands. Girl, you magic. You're magic. Don't doubt yourself. Queen of Wands never doubts herself. I mean, besides, the Queen of Pentacles would have been like, or the Empress would have been perfect here. But the Queen of Wands is actually like a little bit better because it talks about like, instead of like growing what you need to grow, right? Like the Queen of Pentacles is kind of like, I'm going to do what I need to do in order to kind of create the abundance that I need to create. The Queen of Wands is like, I'm going to move through my passion. She is the High Priestess as well. I'm going to use my intuitive knowledge. I'm going to use my wisdom, and I'm going to create what I want to create, knowing I'm the freaking queen. So I have abundance. I have a freaking room full of gold. So like I get to do what I want. I do what I want. Queen of Wands, right? So it's great. Yeah, the Spring on the Farm, it's gonna, we have a sunflower here. The sun is shining. Actually, the Spirit just told me like expect the perfect amount of rain. I think we're still gonna have a rainy summer, but it's gonna be a perfect amount of rain. Using that fire, using that passion to go forward into it as well. If you don't have a familiar, or if the situation that is kind of going on, transpiring right now on your farm with regards to pests, if your chicken familiar was taken from you, know that there's going to be a new familiar coming in, like a black cat specifically. So if you have an opportunity to take a black cat in, not that you need more animals, but take a black cat in. This is not a cat that's going to live in your house. This is a cat that's going to live in the barn or in the coop with all the little critters, with all the chickens. Sorry. Oh my gosh, now I can't remember. Farva from, I can't remember the movie name. But I was going to say something extremely inappropriate that I would definitely get banned from Facebook. Super Troopers, Farva, chicken, you know. So Shelly says, I got the Page of Pentacles. You will get some help from someone you didn't expect to. Yes, that's a great one. So don't be afraid to ask for help either, because you never know who might offer it. And Sarah Critty says flexible, teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. I like that. I like that both Shelly and Critty have these kind of like teacher moments coming through. So maybe starting to think about having kind of like entrepreneurship or like apprenticeship coming through, people who might have a want or need to start a hobby farm, and maybe teaching that. So Sarah pulled their own card, and they say, I got the Two of Swords, crystal of rutilated quartz. I've never heard of that. It's as if you are going through a balancing act, many possibilities. Careful thought about your next action required, but with wisdom, you will make the right choice. So very good. The Queen of Wands paired with all of these cards basically says you already have that decision made. It's now time to just execute it. Knowing that you are a teachable person, knowing that you can ask for help, and knowing that you, because I know you have all these amazing ways of like kind of pulling out a sub file and being like, all right, this is what I need to know. This is what's coming through. So Sarah says, this is literally what I was thinking of doing. Guys, thank you. Don't worry about saying the crystal. I can't say it either. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm a psychic. I'm not an English teacher, okay? All right. Tosher, sure. So requesting for guidance around financial abundance and home relocation. Okay. So, Tosher, I'm going to say to you what I always say to you. When we think of, you have the Tower. So you have a surprise coming. You have a surprise moment coming. It's not time to relocate. It's not time to relocate. What Spirit has told me, it's like a gun, okay? You have a thought, you think, and then a Tower moment comes and you go, all right, it's got to wait, back burner. So kind of like what I was saying to Critty, you need time to focus. You need time to call in your energy and listen and respond to that energy. So if you are starting to feel like that relocation, I'm not even going to touch financial abundance, because you know that the more you think that money flows to you, the more money flows to you. The more you think that I have ideas that are benefiting me, the more that ideas come and benefit you. So the Tower is saying it's time to stop self-sabotaging, right? So if you have an idea like, hey, I know there's a house in this area that I really want, but then you're going to, again, just like that manifestation, but then, well, what about the kids' school? Well, what about, we just put some stuff over here. We just got a job over here. Well, this, well, that, well, this. Then the universe is going to go, okay, well, then never mind. Then I guess you don't want it. So this Tower moment is saying, pull the trigger. Be willing to know that your foundation is stable enough that no matter where you go, where you travel, even though things are going to fall away, right? It's like, it's control. That's what's coming through right now. I need everything to be controlled. I need everything to go exactly how I plan it to go, or else it's not worth doing, or else I can't do it. And it's saying, allow some things to fall away. Allow some things to actually become messy, knowing that you have the foundation that's going to hold you no matter where you go and no matter where you wandered. So Critty says, I got thinker, strategy, being analytical and logical. Bang on. So I would actually, Critty, I'm gonna add on to this. And I'm going to say, get out of this, right? With this, and like we're adding on to each other's stuff, right? So this is saying release. This is a very Leo trait. The head. Get out of the head. Get into the body. What is the logic and analytical move the body is telling you to do? If you are literally like, I can't stay here anymore, but then the head goes, yeah, but then the head is actually controlling the movement. It's not intuition. It's not your gut instinct. It's the head. Okay. So I like that. I like that Critty brought thinker. Bang on. Boom. Sarah got the High Priestess, Moonstone. Good things are coming. It's a good time to find and listen to your spirit guides. They will help you in your search for answers that aren't obvious. I love that. Ask and you shall receive. Lately, what I have been saying, again, I'm going to give you a little bit of a story, and it's like, it's a related how you need to relate it. So today the neighbors put out birdseed, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at all those birds. I wish I could see a cardinal. And Matt went, do you have birdseed left? And I said, yeah, I do. Here you go. And he just poured out like a ton of birdseed. As he's pouring it out, I'm saying to him, the cardinals never come around anymore. I haven't seen them for a couple months. Well, he comes inside, and don't you know it, a cardinal shows up. All I did was ask, and all of a sudden, the universe started to put opportunities in my place that I just had to respond to. I wish I seen a cardinal. Matt, right? This was not me. Matt, do you have birdseed? Me, yes, I have birdseed. Can I have it? I'll put it out for you. Perfect. Here you go. He puts it out, and then boom, there it shows up. We are in creation, co-creation. Sometimes we can't hold on to things. Sometimes we just have to say, this is what I want, and allow it to come. So Shelley has said 3 of Pentacles. The house that you want is not ready yet. Ace of Wands also. Better things are possible if you let go of control. Yeah, so this control piece is really coming forward. And the second card is the 4 of Swords. Time to take it. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that crystal. Time to take it easy and relax a little. Take time for meditation. Focus your mind. Yeah. So now would be a really good time to be like, what are the attributes of this home that I need? And if you've already dreamed it into existence, if you're already like, okay, this or better is what I need, then start looking for that, right? Having a realtor or something, release control. You don't have to do the work. Allow someone else to do the work for you. Okay. Shelley, you have been asking for a card, and I would like to get to the pick a card readings, but Spirit has whispered in my ear that Shelley, you need a reading. So please write your question, Shelley, down below, and then I'll get to the pick a card. So if you are so welcome. Sorry, bang on message. Thank you, Karena. It's just the brain creating this rush. Exactly. Gut is not ready yet. Thank you, everybody. Amazing. I'm glad that it resonated for you. And I love a good Leo that I can speak honestly to, and they hold their pride intact. I love that Leo quality. Okay. So if my mini readers continue to pull, if you're feeling pulled to call for Shelley, I know she would appreciate it. And also let me know A, B, or C down below. So pick a card reveal. Shelley, we're getting to you. What does Spirit say to focus on this year? Okay. Ooh, the sun. Happiness, my dear. Happiness. Ooh. The sun is shining. And then I don't know the rest of the song. And the sun is shining. Ooh, isn't it a pity? And every day or every year we have our share of fears. Every now and then we gotta wait. But the sun is shining. There we go. What do you want to create this year? This is literally what Spirit said. What do you want? Shelley, what do you want? You have given your time, energy, money to so many people, so many things. What do you want? Do you want a year of nothing where all you do is you wake up and you go, Spirit, what are we doing today? Spirit, where am I going? Take me away. Jesus, take the frickin' wheel. Because that's what I see here. And the more that you do that, the more that you're just like, Spirit, I'm ready. I'm ready for a bunion. A bunion. No, you're not ready for a bunion. Take that bunion and run. Or don't run because it'll make the bunion hurt. No. Okay. So allow the sun to shine on you, Shelley. Okay? Ooh. Yes, let go, let God. You got the star. So the sun and the star are very like push yourself into stardom. what I'm also hearing is allow for recognition to happen. Allow for recognition to happen. The fact that you got the star, I got the sun. Do not be surprised if you are recognized this year. I'm not sure if it was you or someone else that was thinking about getting a volunteer position somewhere. But if that's something that really truly brings you happiness, and I mean, why not, right? You don't also have to just volunteer for an organization. If you're volunteering your time in the community, right? Like step into that. That's what I really what I hear is just like if your heart is overflowing and saying like I have so much love, I have so much inner strength that I'm ready to bring this strength and create union within my community, whether that be at your volunteer position, whether that be out in your actual, like, you know, spiritual community or just family unit, whatever that looks like to you, then allow that recognition to happen. But my dear Shelley, this is all about shining. Every day I would wake up and say, where are we doing? Where are we doing today, Spirit? What is going to bring me the most happiness? Okay. Sarah says, a card just flew out of my deck when you said you are pulling for Shelley. The devil. Crystal is smoky quartz. Stop avoiding the change you need to break free of your chrysalis and emerge a butterfly. Oh, goodness gracious. Like, this is amazing. Shelley, yes. Like, this is, right? Like, shine. There is a balance in nature. This will come around in your favor soon. I love it. And Critty has said, Shelley, I got higher power, conscious contract with higher power, the presence of divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. Amazing. Amazing. My mind is blown. Okay. Okay, Beth, thank you so much for joining me. I just finished my last mini reading. However, pick card A, B, or C so that you can still get a reading through Oracle cards here today. This is wonderful. This has simply been so amazing. I'm definitely going to be doing this, like, bring your tarot cards for these readings. Because this was so much fun. I really loved being in co-creation, listening to spirit and seeing all of you. Like, Shelley, can we just like gold star? Like Critty, Sarah, Rhonda, everyone else, like you all did so amazing. But like Shelley, like for someone who has never read tarot before, that's just like, yeah, I have a tarot deck. I'm just gonna like, yeah, I'll try. I'm not saying that that's actually what you sound like or anything, but like, amazing. Round of applause. Round of applause. This was so much fun. Okay, everyone. Card A, B, or C. If you would like a personal reading from me, I would love to have my mini readers with me, but it will just be me for a half hour or hour. Please check out my link in the bio. I do have time this month. It all is pay what you can. So use, I'm going to have to write this down. Pay what you're able. Use code PWYA to access, and then you can either e-transfer me or PayPal me the amount that you would like to pay for the reading. As well, I have a new membership available. The membership is 2 pre-recorded videos, one on the new moon, one on the full moon, to help kind of guide and direct you. You give me the questions that you would like to ask, and I send them off your way. And then one 20-minute Reiki session where you and I are sitting distanced, just like this, screen to screen, and I do a distance Reiki session either to get you, to gear you up for that new moon or full moon release, or any time that feels good for you. And that's $60 a month. And if you sign up now using code New Beginnings, you get 50% off your very first month. I might have spelled that wrong. I did. New Beginnings. Spell it right. Spell it right when you do it. Okay. Let's go. Pick a card. Number one. If you picked number one, we have the second house, and it is all about resources. This is Taurus, baby. So depending on where your second house lies in your chart, it would be a very good idea to look at your resources. Notice this apple, okay? You have the knowledge. You know exactly what needs to happen. Stop. Wow, I opened right up to it. What I am kind of hearing is that sometimes instant gratification, although it might feel a lot better, it leaves us feeling a lot emptier later. So moving away from that. So the second house, the challenge is what you see is not all there is. If you are looking for emotional and spiritual satisfaction in your stuff, it will never be enough because it's never quite scratches the itch. However, the gift is your skills, your resources, and your interests can all be sacred if you make an offering of your intention and engage your work for the benefit of all sentient beings. So, what are your resources being used for? Are they being used to kind of fill a hole in a moment? Or are they used to build kind of with Tosher that foundation that allows you to move forward? Okay. And B, a few people picked B. We have square, semi-square, quan snux, sorry, tension. I'm going to notice how it's two birds colliding. Let's see what it says here. The challenge is this is a workout of body, mind, or spirit, and workouts can be tiring. Gift. This opportunity to build strength and learn to reconcile the conflicts within. When you can resolve internal conflicts, it's easier to resolve external conflicts. So this card in particular is seeing the conflicts on your outer life as a conflict within your inner life. And when you're being triggered by a conflict on your outer life, being like, okay, what is this need that I have that's not being fulfilled in this moment? And how can I fill this need before I re-engage with this person, place, or thing in order to create harmony here? And sometimes the best medicine is just to pause and let it pass, let it self-soothe, and then move on. And finally, we have C, and it's the seventh house, relationship. So a lot of focus on our houses. The seventh house is Libra. It's 45. So the challenge here is when you are working in tandem in love or in business, it can be tempting to either give your power away to your partner or take over theirs. An unbalanced relationship can become untenable. Wow. Okay. I'm like seeing words and my brain is like, nope. So gift, fertilize the ground of your partnership. Feed your partner with romantic moments and fair and honorable agreements. When you are fascinated by the spirit of another, they can become fascinated with you. So I think this is a really interesting. I picked C for myself. And I think that January for me, this is a huge kind of lesson where I'm really noticing that when like I really love something, I'm just like, blah, here, have all of me. This is like, here it is, take it, love it. And what this card is actually saying is that like when you do that, sometimes what you're doing is you're actually kind of like scaring that manifestation. It's not saying don't come as all of you, but what it's saying is don't like put so much on that relationship or on that other person that you're forgetting what this person was actually attracted to, right, in the first place, or what this business was actually attracted to in the first place. So creating a happy union between both. All right. I am just so happy. I'm so excited. This was so amazing. Thank you all so much for joining me here tonight. Like I said, I have tarot readings open. You can find The Witch Within on Instagram. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to head on over to YouTube to join the contest. Like, subscribe, and comment. As well, book a tarot reading. Check out all my other offerings. Maybe you just want to like throw me a little bit of a tip so I can buy a coffee, or help me with my cards, or help me with my bills. There is a tip jar there as well that you can say thank you to if you don't want to commit to a full reading, or maybe you only have $1 that you're like, I want to give it, but it's there. You all mean so very much to me. I am so excited for all that 2022 is bringing us. Slow and steady. We are going to win the race just like this tortoise. All right. I love you. I'm Karena. This is The Witch Within. Until next time, bye.